So Roger has an awesome testimony. His son was in a bad accident here a few months ago, and we really prayed over in California, and God just moved mightily. Yeah, go. You're on. You're live.
Thank you. So, yeah, I got a phone call from his wife. He married his high school sweetheart. And
Put right up to your
right
chin.
there.
There you go.
I got a phone call and had to go to California. He was in a motorcycle accident. And he was wearing his helmet. That wasn't the issue. Bone marrow got released from the leg break. Shattered both tibula, fibula. And so the bone marrow traveled up the bloodstream and went into his brain. It was a shotgun blast of bone marrow, which is a fatty material. Won't dissolve. There's no treatment. There's no surgery. Basically, it's like, come say goodbye to your 24-year-old son. Wow. So that's the hardest
So
thing.
it looked hopeless.
Yep, come say goodbye.
Everybody say Jesus. Come on.
Right, correct. And so we're praying, and we had Ed pray over my son over speakerphone, and we had no movement.
We prayed here in the church. Right?
Well,
Yeah.
And that's when I texted Pastor Bob, and it was a Saturday. I'm like, hey, can you just pray over my son?
Yeah.
I figured you'd be at dinner time.
Yeah.
And then Pastor Carolyn was like, no, we're praise and worshiping. It's Pastor Matt Scott was here, guest speaker.
Yeah.
And so basically we did speakerphone over my son. We had no movement, no reflexes at all from him. He would just stare aimlessly up to that night. And then 2 minutes after the prayer, I got a text message, and it was Pastor Scott got a word from the Holy Spirit that Emilio, my son, is blaming himself, and he's unforgiving, and he needs to know it's not his fault. And so his wife released him and said, it's not your fault. No one was hurt. We don't blame yourself. And we all praised and worshiped, and the Holy Spirit lifted up this weight out of the room. He opened up his eyes for the first time. Yep. He opened his eyes and looked at his wife. And that was the first sign of life we've had. And every day was a little more.
So how's he doing now?
No crutches.
Come on. Wow.
Yeah. No medicines needed.
No medicine?
No back brace needed. 3 years, they say he'll be able to parachute if he wants. He's going to be just fine.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Is he back to work now?
Back to work.
Back to work?
Back to work.
Come on, everybody. That's an amazing testimony.